College Classic? Did you say College Classic Campus? No, you said Divine Help. That's what you said. I heard you. Well, we haven't been on in a while, so let's jump right in. What you say? Yeah. In New York, dear St. Matthew's, I requested a financial blessing. The Lord blessed me in an unusual way with 2,700 on the day that I received your letter with the sackcloth cross. And 2 days later, God blessed me again with $540. And believe it or not, 2 days had actually or barely passed when once again I was blessed, and this time with 5,600. I paid off every outstanding bill I had. Here is my offering of $100. Would you please send me another gold book? They are trusting the Lord, and they are giving. And sometimes you give and you give and you give and you receive and you receive and you receive, and sometimes you give and you give and you give and you get little in return. And some people wonder why do you get so little back in return? And you don't probably understand that you may be the person that God's using that other people might receive. And when your blessings come in, as long as you continue to give from your heart, you may just get blessed very, very beautifully. There may be a house that you want. It's not going to be $5,600. It's going to be more like $140,000 for a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, large garage, 2-car garage, large yard, 2-car garage. You don't know what God has in mind for you. You don't know what the world is willing to test you, and you don't know how the wicked one will come against you and your home and your family. Believe this or not, some people, they want things that, how do you say, okay, when I was a young boy, I wanted a Corvette. I wanted to save my money from my paper route to buy a Corvette one day, and I had it estimated that by the time I was 20-something years old, I would have the Corvette of my dreams. At the rate of pay that I was making, that seemed right to me. Well, God's not going to deny you that Corvette if that's what you want, if that's in your heart, or that house. God's not going to deny it from you. There are tithes, offerings, and gifts, and we can give. I believe in double, triple tithing. Some people don't. They don't even like to tithe the 10%. But it's what comes out of your heart. And you ever notice that the people who tithe greatly always have a lot? I know it sounds unusual, but it's very true. Gold Book Plan, California. Dear St. Matthew's, I find that I am sending in my last Gold Book donation that I have, number 12. However, it doesn't seem possible that time has flown by so fast since I first asked to be one of God's Gold Book members. I can truly say this past year has been one of the best years of my life. My husband and I both had worked hard all year and have been able to keep all our bills paid and put a few dollars aside. Please send me another book before my next donation is due. May God bless you and all your family. Mrs. RPW. I know this sounds crazy, but these people, they're enjoying tithing. They're enjoying giving. And they're writing about it, and you're still doing it. And I know $5,600 seems like a lot, and where did it come from? If it came from God, that's not really important. But it's possible that not asking where it came from and not asking where it's going would be very abundant. This is College Classic Campus Hits. There are stories, many different stories about how good things have happened to people. Um, I can give you a good story about a bailout. My friend uh, was behind on his bills. He was in refinancing and first or second mortgage, and he got bailed out by Obama, and it wasn't bad. It was over $46,000. I couldn't believe it when he told me, and I said, "Wow, that's really something." And he wasn't the only one who was bailed out. A lot of other Americans were. And that's just one of the gold book stories I could give you, but that's not really a gold book story, but it's like a gold book story because that money came from practically nowhere other than us as taxpayers paying for it, but it was a true blessing. And you see the blessings that come that we can count as blessings because they are blessings. And I know that if you tithe, you truly earn those blessings. And you shouldn't think that you don't, because you truly, truly do. This is TC Barra, your College Classic Campus Hits. I believe that God will give. I have a very strange way of believing that He will give. And when He gives, we have to know that the wicked one's going to be there to try to unbless those blessings. So we need to trust God when He gives us and not be encouraged to wonder where that came from. Receive it if it's legal and keep it. It's yours. God gave it to you. It's College Classic Campus. I'm TC Bar. God bless.